Okay, see if we can answer this question. I have a club here, and I want to change the lie angle. So I want to make it more upright, let's say. So how would I do that? Well, would I be able to just change this and just kind of plane in a different angle? Is that going to change anything? Well, it's a little more complicated than what you might think, unless you already know the answer, of course. So I made these models of clubs. They're both the exact same lie angle like this, as you can see. But the question is, if you cut it at a different angle, is that going to affect the lie angle? I say no, and here's why. Let's put this model here. You can see if we put the matching shaft, which is this would be a kind of a surrogate for a shaft, we have line A or angle A. Now we got one with a much steeper scare cut. This is called a scare or a scarf in woodworking. Scott's called it a scare, and you can see the line is exactly the same. The only way you're going to affect the lie angle is by mismatching the shaft scare, so have a shorter shaft scare and a longer neck scare, and then there we have it a flatter lie, and then the opposite is true here. If we have a longer scare on the shaft, that's going to kick the toe up. They didn't really do that too often. If they did, you might be able to spot it by kind of seeing a flat spot at the top of the neck. You probably don't want that at the bottom of the neck. So if you see it off by, half an inch or something, then maybe they try to alter the angle that way. The other way is to bend the shaft, especially for a putter. You could bend the shaft, and many of the putters were bent. They'd have that St. Andrew's bend where the shaft was bowed this way so that the grip was almost pointing to the center of the head and kind of effectively made a center shafted club. So that's a little spiel about lie angles and how to change them and how difficult it is actually to change it once you've made your shape of the club.